guys, and thank you for joining me in my review of Armored Core 5. Let's just jump right into it because there's kind of a lot to review and kind of a lot to cover. So first we'll start off by the screen you're seeing now. The screen you're seeing now is the world screen. This allows you to engage in battle with other players, try to take over their territory, register yourself as a mercenary to where you can do missions with other people, like story missions, random missions, stuff like that. This is where you go to register yourself. But anyhow, the system is really well done. It's easy to find, like when you start a mission, it's easy to find a person that will go on a mission with you. It's not like a shortage of people. There are a lot of people playing this game, which is really a good sign. You can hire people from the mercenary search. There's never ever a shortage of mercenaries to hire. If you don't want to search manually, you can just do a simple hire and it'll automatically find a mercenary for you, which is really nice too. You can have mock battles with your team, which is really cool, so you guys can practice and stuff like that. You have a team news thing, and the leaderboards are ridiculous already. I can't believe, just crazy. There's a free battle option to verse other players as well. Some people complain that, oh, you don't respawn, but if you blow up something, it's not going to respawn anyway, right? Because when you die, your AC explodes in versus, so you can't respawn it, so stop being retarded. Anyhow, let's move on to the next thing I'd like to review, is the team stuff, which is really there's a good team management system here, which my team's level 17. You can edit your members, which is here, yeah, you can edit your members, look at your members, edit your team data. You can what I think a really cool thing is you can trade parts with your team members. Like say some guy's just starting out and you're trying to help him out, you can actually give him good parts that you don't need. You can edit your personal data, like your pilot info, your AC name, stuff like that. And there's operation files to where you can view missions that you've done with your team. It's not like you can't go down and view them like you played them. It's just an operator view. Like I'll show you guys here real quick. Like see, so let's just do this one and view. See, it shows you what everybody did according to what happened in the mission. Which I think is really neat. If you want to review like your tactics or what you did with your team, it's a really cool way to review and look at things. I think it's a good implementation. Get out of that. And then now is where Armored Core really shines, is the customization. This customization, this Armored Core, is the best out of all of them. What's really cool is you have an AC viewer that's not just, oh yeah, I can spin around and look at it, yay. No, you can actually zoom in and get the details of your AC, which in this Armored Core they put a lot of detail into the parts and into the AC itself for the designs. It's just really good detail. You can also do an operations test. You can test your AC out, do stuff that it would do. Test your boosters. You can switch your weapons. I just think it's a really cool. It's just really cool that you can do that. And of course, there's the assembly. There is a plethora of parts, over 500, from generators to cores, the targeting systems, the boosters, the recon units, the shotguns, the handguns, the machine guns, rockets, missiles, leg parts. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. You can make your Armored Core your very own and unique. You have to watch still, like in other Armored Cores, you gotta balance your load, because say you get something really heavy, it'll make your AC slow down a lot. You'll just be to a crawl. So you got to watch your load limit. Every part is very technical. You You have your resistances, your load, how much damage it can take, what its repair cost would be if it got destroyed. It's just, there's a lot that goes into building in the perfect AC. Now mine's not perfect, but it's not bad. I'm just gonna throw that out there. They offer ways where you can test your AC, stuff like that. You can also customize the workshop, like where your AC sits. You can add stuff to it, and like boats and barrels and helicopters and stuff like that, which is also a really, really cool, neat feature. Now I'll go into the combat for you guys and explain some of that and what I think. I'm just going to do a simple mission. The mission selection, also I like to hit on, is very, very good. There's plenty of missions. I believe over 80 side missions and 10 story missions. Not including the invasion missions, where you invade on a team's territory and you do a certain mission to get team points, like Blitz, destroy all helicopters in territory, destroy Conquest, destroy all interception facilities, which are turrets and stuff. Obstructive tactics, cause a bunch of damage before the time runs out, and data recovery. It's kind of like Conquest, sort of, but once you capture the point, it's yours. But I'm just going to do a quick mission here for you guys, just so we can get this out of the way. Now, load times are quick. So look how quick that was. The load times, I cannot complain about. The load times are some of the fastest I've ever seen in a game.
Your mission is to wipe out
So here we go.
all enemies in the area. Enemy
You don't have
reinforcements headed this
a
way.
super
You've got
constant
about 3
fast
minutes.
boost. All you have is this
Clear the
boost that
timing for
gives you,
salvaging.
it doesn't take up no energy,
Finish up before they
but it
arrive.
just doesn't seem fast as, like, they say that ACs are more nimble in this one because they're half the size and stuff. Yeah, they're a little bit more nimble, but there's no constant super fast boost like in the previous armor cores. There's the supercharge, there's the overboost like the old ones. That drains your energy way too fast. So all you have is this little slidey boost thing, or if you prefer, you could just walk, which is ungodly slow. The changing your weapons could be a little bit faster. I mean, it's not slow, but it's not fast neither. Changing between weapons. To do so is just a simple button combination. On the PS3, it's triangle and the whatever shoulder button you want to change. You can change them both at the same time, which is very cool. Since the ACs are also more smaller, they're also more nimble, which I guess adds for more maneuverability and stuff like that. The fire weapons, you can fire both at the same time, or if you have a cool little blade like me. The blade animations are really cool. It's just destruction with the blade. Boom. Boom. That's all I have to say about that. Anyhow, let's get into some combat. The scan mode takes all the power away from your weapons. Your generator would be powering your weapons, and it moves it to like a reserve type thing, to where you don't burn off energy like you would normally if you were attacking. I think this is a really good feature, especially if you have a team that has a recon unit on it, like a scout, like a sniper, to where they can just get to where they need to go quickly without being detected. And they can also see, you know, where the path is and stuff like that. As you can see, my energy is not going down near as fast as it is now.
System combat mode.
Yeah, it takes all the energy away. Also, another cool feature about the scan mode is you can see everything there is to know about an enemy in the scan mode, which is awesome. I think that's a really cool feature they implemented. Plus, you can see all your how much ammo you have left and all of your weapons. And you can also send out these little cool things called recon units, where they scan the area for enemies where they're at. So if there's an enemy there, and you can see it on in your scan mode, which is really, really cool. A cool feature.
Combat mode.
Now the combat, people are like, oh, it's not fast-paced enough. Blah, 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 blah. They said it was gonna be fast-paced. The combat, I think, is very fast-paced. It just depends. I ran out of time for the missions. I'll explain. Whatever. The combat is very fast-paced. You just have to be in the right mission. You have to move around. You can't just walk around and do nothing. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap that up for the review. If there's questions that I didn't answer, please feel free to message me or comment, and I'll cover a subject just for you. Alright, thanks a lot guys for watching, and tune in next time.